Hi everyone, it's been quite a while since I did a journal flip through. I'm gonna be honest, I was really hesitant to do a flip through of this one because as I reread through it I forgot to add post-it notes over private parts, so I'm just gonna trust that you guys won't read, and if you do, it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is from like a couple of years ago now, so yeah, I'm kind of nervous because I haven't done a flip through in so long, but yeah, let's get this one over with. And yeah, that's all I have to say. The journal was from the Flying Tiger store. I think maybe, yep, Flying Tiger. Just purple sort of cloth cover, and the pages were plain. This is journal number 42. So let's adjust this a little bit. There we go. Okay. So I started this on the 1st of January 2020. And what a year that was. So let's just get into it. Watched a playthrough of I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, apparently I had purple hair at the time. I was still kind of into the whole like the witchy Wiccan phase that I was in. I watched Haikyuu, but I never continued on. I think I only saw like the first season and got kind of bored with it. It just wasn't for me. I tried to draw SpongeBob from memory on my iPad. There's a lot of writing in this one. Oh, I remember because I was in a gap year for uni, I was sort of on this like job seekers allowance thing, and we had to go to these meetings each week to say that we were looking for a job, and we did the personality test thing, like I'm an INFP, so I already knew what it all was and everything, and they did it with like Simpsons characters for some reason, and I got freaking Wolf Wiggums or whatever his name is, and I mean, he kind of fits INFP, but I was like, really? Could I not have someone cool at least? I organised the accommodation for my next year at uni, and this was just from the leaflet of that. My first ever job interview. I did all this research for working at Odeon and I didn't get the job, but I was a nervous wreck, so that's probably why. Yeah, I have severe social anxiety. Random labels. For some reason I saved this toothpaste label. Let's see, Birds of Prey. I was watching a lot of Jacksepticeye playthroughs and whatever this one's called, Death Stranding, but I didn't finish watching the playthrough because it got so boring and repetitive. Still watching more Haikyuu. Valentine's Day. I had an old Bring Me the Horizon poster that got torn, so I just saved this like corner of the poster, and this was some wallpaper that I had saved. Got a quote here, some incense. Oh, and this is when we were sort of planning to move house, me and my mum, so I was sort of like planning out my room how I wanted it. Oh, I was going to take part in this walking thing where you raise money towards cancer research, but I never did it because, you know, COVID happened. It's Shadow Hufflepuff because I'm Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff and proud. We went to see this guy that I can't remember if he won Britain's Got Talent one year, but yeah, he was a magician and he came to our like, local theatre, so we went to go see him. More plans for my room. This was when I first downloaded TikTok. I was like the saviour for everybody during lockdown, I think. I looked into changing my degree, but I ended up sticking with illustration instead. This is just somewhere that's down the lane from where I live now, so we checked it out. me and my friend went into the city and had food from this place. Yeah, this is when it really started getting into the COVID situation. And of course I was listening to all the conspiracies about it being fake, and I don't even want to think about COVID anymore. I finished watching Bleach, which is a really, really long anime series, and what I used to do is sort of like watch 20 episodes and then watch something else and then go back and watch 20 more episodes, because like 366 episodes is a lot, and sometimes I got kind of bored of it, so I'd take a longer break and come back to it, and you know, that kind of thing. So this was when I finally finished the entire series, so I wanted to commemorate. But a makeup palette, which is strange because I don't really wear makeup nowadays. I guess I was experimenting. More witchy stuff. Oh yeah, keeping track of the numbers. It's very different to how it ended up being, but I have some COVID memes because that was like the only thing that made it bearable, honestly. Oh yeah, and this is when the Animal Crossing, what's it called, on the Switch, the new one came out, and I didn't have a Switch or anything, so I dug out my old DS and was playing Wild World just so that I could be like part of this hype for the game. Yep, Joker stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was my character. I gave her a COVID mask. Ooh, a witchy spread. And then here I finished writing in it for whatever reason. I wrote a note to my future self as to why. I think I just wasn't enjoying the pages because it was only a cheap journal from Flying Tiger, and like you can see here it's sort of like tearing a little bit, so I was trying to be careful. And in the back I just have random bits and pieces. That's a card from my university. It's images from a circus that we went to. I saved. This was a painting that I did actually for my A-level studies, and when I finished it my teacher actually bought it from me, so I wanted to save how it looked, even though it's not finished in this picture. These are private. Films and TV, books I read, some things in here. For some reason my local supermarket did this thing where they tried to make trading cards for like Disney and stuff. I don't know if anyone else has them. I saved these ones because they're all Star Wars. So yeah. And I have no idea what this is. A bookmark for some reason. And a chocolate label. All the important things you need in the back of your journal, obviously. So yeah, that was a very, very quick flip through. I was hesitant because, like I said, I didn't cover anything up by accident, but I mean, I wasn't really going to do this until a few days ago when I got inspired to get back into journaling, so yeah. The next journal I will be flipping through is number 43, which I'm also very hesitant to flip through because this is the journal in which my dad passed away, so yeah, I will definitely be careful in this one to cover stuff up that's private. But until then, I hope you're all having a wonderful spring/summer, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.